Hi everyone, my name is Danielle. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having an amazing day today. On my channel you'll find fashion, luxury, beauty, lifestyle, and more. So if that's interesting to you, please like and subscribe this video, and I hope you stick around for what I have out in the future. But today we'll be talking about luxury handbags that are starter handbags. So if you're in the market to buy your first designer handbag, this video is for you. But if you already have a collection, I have some fun ideas for handbags to add to your collection as well. So all these handbags, as of filming this video in January 2022, are all under $3,000. So with price increases, these prices are subject to change, but as of right now, these are all under $3,000 pre-tax. So I have 4 different categories that I'll be breaking down these bags into, and based on what your needs are. If you're looking for a monogram or logo bag, we'll be talking about those today. If you're looking for a bag from a fashion house that's very classic and very recognizable for that fashion house, I'll have a category for that. I'll also be having a category for practical or very minimal logo, very unrecognizable, just a practical, simple handbag. My 4th and final category is a fun handbag, so something fun, exciting, different shapes, different colors, textures, those kind of things. So we'll be talking about 4 different categories of handbags that would be good starter bags, depending on your need, all under $3,000. So we are going to get started with the first category, which is our monogram and logo category. So the first handbag I have, which everybody who I've seen these videos in the past do for your first starter bag, is the Louis Vuitton Never Full tote bag. But I like my favorite print for LV is the damier bend. So that's the one I would suggest, and the retail as of right now is $16.90 pre-tax. So depending on the tax where you are, you can just add that to the total, so under $2,000 at this moment. But the Never Full fits anything. It's a workhorse bag, travel bag, a work bag, fit anything you need in it. You can fit a laptop, you can fit any possible thing. It's never full for a reason. And you can get different interiors. They come out with different seasonal prints. You can get the 2 classic interior colors are the rose ballerine and the red shade interior. I can't think of the name off the top of my head, but those 2 are the 2 interiors that you can get with the damier bend that I would suggest. My personal favorite is the rose ballerine. I love the baby pink interior. I think it's so beautiful. So that was the first monogram bag I would add to your collection if it's your first, or you want to add that if you are a starting your luxury handbag collection. I would suggest to add would be the Gucci Dionysus shoulder bag. Now this bag as of now retails for $2,100, and it comes in many different sizes. There's a wallet on chain size. There is several different shoulder bags, small, medium, and large. This price is based on the small shoulder bag. So the bigger ones obviously cost more. The wallet on chain is less. But if you're looking for a Gucci bag, you want the Gucci classic monogram canvas print, this is the perfect bag for you. It is a neutral tone. It's beige-ish, dark beige tones with silver hardware. So it's a great neutral. You can wear it with practically anything with the colors that it has on the bag. They also come out with different shades, different leather options if you'd rather want leather than a canvas. canvas. Those obviously cost a little more, but there are many different choices. They have different prints that they put on the Dionysus bag. That added, sometimes they have roses or different snakes or different characters that they add for different collections. So that would be my second one under the Monogram. I do have an honorable mention. This is not a luxury fashion house brand, not like Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Gucci, Saint Laurent, but it is a very good price point. So for $375, you can get the Marc Jacobs, the tote bag. And this is such a, from what I've seen the reviews of, you can get, it is such a wonderful tote bag. And for under $1,000, it would be under $500 with tax. It'd be, I've heard it's such a great work bag, an everyday bag, similar to that Monogram, that Louis Vuitton Monogram tote bag I mentioned earlier. So if that's more your price point, I would suggest this. It comes in a leather version as well as a canvas version. So the price tag that I'm talking about right now, the $375, is the leather version, and the caramel leather version is so beautiful, and I would love to add that to my collection. The canvas, if I'm not mistaken, is under $200. So both are great bags with a really great price point. So I would suggest both of those as an honorable mention, even though it's not within the classic luxury fashion houses that you might think of when you're looking at a handbag. Okay, let's move on to our second category, which is the classic fashion house bags. And with this, I have two that I would like to speak to. First, as of right now, without the price increases, which I've heard Chanel is having a price increase sometime this month, so this might not be under my $3,000 price tag anymore, but is a Chanel wallet on chain, which at this very moment, January 2022, is $2,950. So post-tax, it would be slightly above $3,000, but it still falls under my pre-tax limit I set for myself. But I would suggest it in any shade, any color, any style. They have a few different styles, like their classic wallet on chain, the boy bag, which I have one myself and I have to share. So this is the boy bag style wallet on chain. I'll open it and show you. This is the chain. It's gold hardware and it has the leather shoulder piece. When you open it up, it is a wallet on chain, so I usually use this for special events and occasions because it really can only hold a card holder and a lipstick, and that's about it. So I would suggest this as a bag if you would like to use it on different occasions like weddings or special date nights or anniversaries, going out for special events kind of things. If you want a bag that's more dressy, if that's what you would like to go for your first designer bag. So that is that. Second classic house bag that I would suggest for your first designer bag is a Louis Vuitton Speedy, and I did it in the size 25, which is the size I would like to get because it's more of a smaller size. I would want the small size or the seasonal sizes that they have, the Speedy BB or the Speedy Nano, like 25 and smaller is what I would get myself. And the one without the shoulder strap retails for $1,350, but with the bandolier, which is the shoulder strap, comes with is $1,690. So both would be under $2,000 after tax. So getting this bag is just such a classic staple piece of Louis Vuitton. Their luggage pieces are one of what they started their brand off with. It's classic to the brand. And it really depends on your lifestyle and what your needs are. If you want to handheld the Speedy and it doesn't bother you to hold the bag or hold it on the crook of your arm, then going without the strap, that's fine. But if you would rather wear a bag crossbody and be more hands-free, but then you can remove the strap, then the bandolier might be the route you can go to. And like I said, with the Neverfull, they come in the classic Monogram, the damier bend, damier azur, as well as seasonal prints that they come out with their new collections. So yeah, the third category we'll be talking about with your first starter bag would be practical bags. Now I chose 2 bags in this section that are essentially logoless. Unless you know, and you know luxury bags by looking at them, you wouldn't really know that this is a designer handbag because it doesn't have monogram print. It doesn't have, you know, a GG logo like Gucci does, or it doesn't have a CC logo like Chanel. These are basically logoless branded bags. And the first is the Loewe puzzle bag. The size that I have is the small size that I found online, and it retails currently for $2,850 pre-tax, so it could be very close to the $3,000 mark after tax. Now this has the beautiful puzzle shape cutouts on the bag, and there's no logos. They have just the line of puzzle bag. If you knew about luxury handbags, you would know that this was a Loewe puzzle bag, and it just has that little Loewe signature on the flap, but that's about it. And these bags can hold so much. They're very discreet. They are very secure because you have to lift up the flap to then get into the bag. They come in black, they come in this beautiful tan brown, but they also come in fun colors as well, where they have different colors on the different puzzle pieces of the bag. So it really depends on what you would want in a puzzle bag. But I would really suggest this one as a simple, non-branded bag that's practical, shoulder bag for a first designer bag, if that is a need that you have or a desire you have for your bag. And the other bag that I have is the YSL shopping bag East-West in supple leather, and as of right now it retails for $1,150, so that is a great price point for a first designer bag. And it also is almost logoless. They just have that teeny tiny little Saint Laurent stamped in the very top of the bag, but you would not know it was a Saint Laurent tote bag unless you get really close, or you knew that this was a Saint Laurent tote bag. I think of this bag as like your college graduate who's like, oh, I have my big girl job now, or a big boy job now, and I want to get my first designer bag as a graduation present or starting my job present, and I just want a work tote that I can use or I can travel with. That's very simple. And I would really suggest this one. It's great quality. It is just a black tote bag or whatever color. I would suggest the black for care reasons and simplicity reasons. But yeah, that's a great tote bag to start. That's work. Last but not least, our fourth category is my personal favorite, is our fun handbags. If you're looking for a bag that has a fun shape or a fun color or a fun texture, this is the category. Now, the other three categories had 2 bags each, and I could not pare it down to 2, so I have 4 in this category. I know that's a little bit more, but I love fun handbags with different textures or different shapes or different purposes to them. And the first one that I would include in my designer handbag is a Bottega Veneta, I'm going to pronounce this wrong, but it's Intrasiato leather crossbody bag, and right now it retails for $2,350. Now this is different than the padded cassette bag. If you like the look of the padded cassette bag but you're not ready to jump on that $3,500 price tag and you're worried about wear and you're not really sure but you like the look of it, the Intrasiato version is the non-padded and wears better than the padded cassette, and it also costs $1,000 less, so that's also a great part. They come in so many different colors, literally the rainbow of options you could do. They have these beautiful blue shades and green shades that'll be so fun in the spring and summer. And they also have these beautiful fall winter shades. They have an awesome black. They have some great red tones in it. So I would suggest that if you like the padded cassette but you're not ready to commit to the full price of the cassette bag. The second bag in this category that I have myself is the Louis Vuitton Palm Springs backpack. Now here is mine. Right now I have, on the back I have both straps on like you would a regular backpack, but I love this bag that it's a mini backpack, right? So this pocket right here is, to be honest, essentially useless. You can't really get into it, but it's such a hands-free bag. You can use the straps in different ways. You can take one off, wear it with one strap crossbody. It's great for the summer. It's great for traveling. Hands-free if you're out all day. I would highly suggest the Palm Springs Mini. Oh, and I forgot what it is currently retailing for. And it is retailing for $2,300 and pre-tax. I got this before the price increase that they had recently, and it was a significant price increase, which I believe that they would continue to do so on this bag since it is such a popular staple within Louis Vuitton. It's a personal favorite of mine. So if you're looking for something that's like a backpack, hands-free, that you don't have to worry about maintaining because it has you can wipe off if you get anything stains on it. I wouldn't suggest, smelling anything crazy on it, but you can wipe things out, buff things out easily on this. And it's very, manageable, you don't have a lot of wear and tear to worry about with this mini backpack, the Palm Springs Mini. And a third bag I have, fun bag that I have as a suggestion, is the Fendi Baguette, and it retails currently for $2,390, and this is for the smaller version, the crossbody, with the similar shape to my Chanel Wall on chain, where it has that shoulder strap with the gold chain or silver chain on the baguette. Now this I think is a similar shape and size to the Chanel Walnut chain. It might fit a tiny bit more, but if you love that FF Fendi print, and they have so many different canvas styles, leather colors. They have this beautiful lavender lilac color that I was eyeing for so long, and they stopped selling it for the season, and I was so upset I couldn't get it. But they have a white, a black that are so beautiful, and they have this amazing leather, the Napa leather, on their handbags that it would be a great, easy, everyday kind of crossbody bag that I would suggest for your first designer bag if that's kind of your style that you're looking for. So yeah. And last but not least, the last bag I have on my list for your first designer bag or bags to add into your collection would be the Prada Re-Edition 2005 Nylon Mini Bag. And this is the mini shoulder bag, and it retails currently for $995, so it's under $1,000 pre-tax, so it would be slightly over $1,000 after tax. So this bag is so popular right now. It's with the shoulder bag trend, with the Y2K trends of the early 2000s. It has come back. Like I said, with the Bottega Veneta bag, this comes in a rainbow of colors. You can get whatever possible color you would want. Blues, pastels, neutral colors, blacks, beige. They have it all. And if you're looking for an easy shoulder bag, if you're into that Y2K style and you love, this is a very trendy bag right now. If that's something that you're interested in, I would suggest the Prada Re-Edition 2005 shoulder bag. That is what I have for all of you for your first suggestions for your first designer handbag. If you like these suggestions, please give this video a thumbs up. If you'd like to leave a comment below, and I would love for you to subscribe and stick around for videos to come in the future. I hope you have the most amazing day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!